Hey guys, this is going to be a brief review of the Mophie Juice Pack Air. This is the 99.95 version that is 1700 mAh, and supposedly it recharges your phone back to 100%. Now, I'll go over the physical aspects of it first real quick, and then I will talk about my difficulties with it. So, starting at the bottom, you have your headphone jack. Now this is actually not the jack, it's just a hole that passes straight through, and then they give you an adapter that will help you access the headphone jack on your iPhone a little bit easier, because that's near impossible to fit it all the way up there. Charging port, which is not the standard iPhone 5 charging port, so a lot of people have been complaining about that. It does break in part here, and your phone slides in right here. Hole for your camera. Then on the back here you have your switch for turning the charging on and off, and then the button to turn on the lights to show if it's charging or not, or how much of a charge is left. And that's pretty much it. This is a very simple case to do a very simple function. That being said, I've had a lot of difficulty since I bought this one. Now, it is supposed to be sold for $100. I got a pretty good deal on this, and so I figured I'd jump on it and see how it went. So, when I first pulled it out, I really like the texture. This is one of my favorite things about Mophie cases, is their texture. Now, a lot of people have owned iPhone 4 and iPhone 4S Mophie packs, and they've been great. I actually owned one way back when for my iPod Touch 2nd generation, and it worked awesome. So that's the basis on how I knew I could buy from Mophie and hopefully get a good case. Now, the problem, the part where it breaks off right here, it's very loose. It's going to be kind of hard to see, but you see these two dots right here? Those are the connector pins that are supposed to connect to these two dots here and here. Now, that's what transmits the power from the main battery pack to your phone. But they've made them so small and they have such a poor connection that it didn't even recognize that the case was on, and it didn't charge my phone. Now, I tried putting in the base of the case first, and then, so putting the base onto the phone first and then sliding the phone into the larger case instead of putting the phone in the larger case and then popping on the bottom piece like I normally do. The reason I did that was because the charging port wasn't fully engaging or fully plugging in to my iPhone, and it wasn't charging. So then I went ahead and put this side in first, so I knew it was plugged into my phone all the way. Then it no longer made contact with the two pins here, and in turn couldn't access the battery, which in turn didn't charge my phone. So the only time I can get this case to work right now is if I take the top and the bottom and I squeeze together as tightly as possible. So let's see, no lights. There's the lights, and then back to no lights. So overall, I really am disappointed by this case. I really hoped that Mophie would give us a little bit more. Again, this is the Air, so maybe the helium's a little bit better, but the reviews I saw on that one were even poorer. And I guess there's the Juice Pack Plus that's floating around here somewhere, but I haven't gotten my hands on any of those, and nor do I think I want to right now. So hopefully I can return this one. I definitely would suggest not buying this one at the time until I iron out a few more things. Maybe worth 50 bucks at the moment, maybe 30 if it would charge my phone, but it doesn't. So right now it's worthless to me. But hope this helps you guys as you're trying to figure out what to buy, what cases are out there for your phone. Right now I'm using a very thin, I'll put up a review of it later, a very thin case that I really enjoy, but no battery pack. So anyway, this one's a no-go. Thanks for watching, guys.